When I left my wife, I didn't know I was actually walking into a prison. I've named my aquariums after prisons, and the fish are their inmates. But I didn't realize that I am actually just like them, except alone, in a prison that I built all by myself. When I left my wife, I told myself that I was giving myself a new, clean, fresh start, that I deserved to be happy. But I didn't realize you don't leave when things are tough. Even if it's been years, decades, you don't leave when feelings fade. Because feelings are unreliable and largely influenced by your perspective. I wanted a fresh, clean start. So after years of discontentment, I left April, my wife. But I was taking the easy way out. Nothing about what I was doing was clean. I couldn't wash anything clean. Only God could. And I wasn't letting it. I thought I could do it alone, and I was completely wrong. The apartment I moved into was quiet, mostly empty. I barely had anything to bring with me. No pictures, no warmth, no life. All I had was a mattress, some bare minimum furniture, and all my photography and video equipment. That was it. Honestly, it looked like a halfway house, like a place someone stays while they're waiting for something better. But I should have made what I already had better instead. I spent days there, months. Every surface spotless, every corner organized. It felt good at first, but that feeling quickly faded, and I was left with only guilt and shame. After our separation, I went to a movie with my wife, and there was a scene in it where a guy who was going through a very similar situation to what I had gone through. His place looked a lot like a halfway house. That's pretty much what my place was. Except the more I thought about it, it wasn't a halfway house. It was a prison. A prison I built with my own hands. My prison was built with pride and control, with my sin, with my ego, and I sat inside of it every single day. I avoided difficult decisions, and I avoided looking in the mirror to see who I'd become. A man who had lost his way, lost his relationship with his wife, with his family, a man who had nearly completely seared his conscience into oblivion. And in that avoidance, worst of all, I avoided God. Then one night, in my apartment, on that green sofa, with my Bible open, tears just rolling down my cheeks, I noticed something. That cell door, Jesus never locked it. I did. Freedom doesn't always announce itself. It doesn't knock or wave a flag in your face. Sometimes it just waits outside for you to notice that the door is open. Freedom from my choices and freedom from myself was waiting right outside that door, where Jesus was standing with open arms. So I kept just
pushing my past life and my conscience down as far as I could push it until it was almost non-existent. But it was still there. And I kept telling myself, this is where I belong.
But even in hesitation, a spark of hope grew. April had developed such a close, amazing relationship with Jesus while I was gone. I saw such incredible changes he was making in her. Even though I had given up, she never did, because of him. She'd become strong and kind. She was selfless, everything that I wasn't. I saw Jesus shine through her, and I thought, maybe things don't have to stay broken. What if I decide to move?
The strangest thing, I didn't know how to move at first. The door was right there. It was open. It was waiting for me. And when I finally did decide to move, that's when everything began to change.
I could have stayed there right in that cell, and that could have been the end. An ending to a chapter that would rewrite the rest of my life and the lives of those I loved. But Jesus made sure that was not the end. It was the beginning of something amazing. Doing nothing at all over the years, that's what really kills relationships. That's what I did. And in my apartment, sitting alone, crying and feeling lost that night, I saw the door open, and I finally understood it.
I was ready to make a change, ready to change my perspective and walk out of that prison cell that I'd made.
From there, things would only get better. And next week, I'll share how God didn't give us our old marriage back. He did something more astonishing. He gave us a brand new one.